What is up, Pittsburgh Steelers fans? It's your friend IndyCar Tim here with the Pittsburgh Steelers Black and Gold Daily Blitz. A little bit of breaking news coming out of the NFL here on a Tuesday for you. As former Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Russell Wilson has signed, he will be a New York Giant, according to Adam Schefter, who reported the Giants and Super Bowl winning quarterback Russell, God, that was a long time ago, right? Super Bowl winning quarterback Russell Wilson reached agreement today on a one-year deal worth up to $21 million, including $10.5 million guaranteed. The 10-time Pro Bowl selection has been discussed with the Giants, Browns, and Steelers, but is opting for New York, where Wilson won Super Bowl with the Seahawks at MetLife Stadium. Now Wilson is returning there as the Giants' projected starting quarterback, and that is important. He is the projected starting quarterback there, as, of course, the Giants also signed Jameis Winston to a much less deal, I believe it was $7 million for next year. I think it was a 2-year deal, actually, for Jameis Winston. And look, we're all familiar with Jameis Winston. We know his journey. We know his story, the first 30-30 quarterback when he was with the Bucs. He was awful in relief last year with the Browns. He's just never really showed anything, right? Kind of a turnover machine. So, yes, when they say projected quarterback, there will no question be a competition for Brian Daboll there in New York. But Wilson will go in with all that money, that big bag of money, as the projected starter. And Wilson, of course, did not play well in Pittsburgh last year, I didn't think, between Justin Fields, who is now also in New York with the Jets, and now Russell Wilson. Not the greatest performances for either one of those guys last season. But you know what? As I've said on this podcast before, and as I have written at All Steelers for Athlon Sports, I blame more Arthur Smith than Russell Wilson or Justin Fields. And I've never been a Justin Fields fan. I think Wilson is serviceable at best these days at his age. But I blame all of those issues on Arthur Smith and his offense last season. And I'm shocked that he is still there. But I don't want to turn this into a Arthur Smith bashing podcast. We'll do a different episode of that. But so Wilson, who was in contention with the Steelers, now he's no longer in the running. He's going to New York. He's joining Justin Fields. Ironically, they're going to be playing in the same stadium. They're in New Jersey for New York teams. So really the only quarterbacks really that you, I guess, want to entertain, Aaron Rodgers is still on the table. For whatever that's worth, if you're a fan of that, then you still have hope. If you're not, then you still have hope because he hasn't signed yet. But, you know, names are out there like Joe Flacco, who performed well during a playoff run for the Browns 2 seasons ago, did not play so well with the Colts last year. Carson Wentz is out there. I mean, the clock's ticking and names are disappearing. So Daniel Jones, no, he's signed for he's in Indy. Not that anybody wanted to go down that road either. But I guess the big news is Russell Wilson no longer available for the Steelers. And now you're scratching your head if you're a Steelers fan. What the heck? Who's going to be here? It's almost Aaron Rodgers or nobody. You go draft a guy where you think you can maybe and see how it works out for you. I don't really know what they're thinking. And it might have been a situation where Russell Wilson just didn't want to go back to Pittsburgh, although reports were that he reached out to Mike Tomlin early last week, asking if the door was open for a return. And either Tomlin maybe shut him down, and all those reports that we were getting that the Steelers were in the running are erroneous, and maybe the Steelers weren't interested, or maybe the Giants just offered him more money at $20 million. Then I bet you the Steelers weren't even remotely interested in paying Russell Wilson $20 million to come play next season. He didn't earn that $20 million with his play on the field last year. And the Steelers maybe just didn't want to go down that road. Although, if you're trying to decide between $20 million Russell Wilson and, I don't know, Mason Rudolph is your starter, I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss myself here, along with some of you. So with Russell Wilson, though, who knows what the Giants are going to do with the third pick? Are they going to go Shedeur Sanders? Because the common consensus is now that Cam Ward is going to the Titans at number 1, and that's going to leave Cleveland with a decision at number 2. Do they go Shedeur Sanders? And if they don't, which they may not at number 2, what about the Giants? Do you take a flyer with Shedeur Sanders and ride him out on a rookie deal just to see what happens? I don't know. But you've got Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, Tommy DeVito in New York, and that's, for all we can tell, going to be a catastrophe. But it is what it is. The Steelers still without a quarterback. We will keep everybody up to date on the Steelers quarterback situation as Russell Wilson signs in New York, and he's off the table now for the Steelers. We'll do another one of these things here coming up as soon as we get some more information on the Steelers quarterback situation, what they want to do, the direction they want to go. Appreciate you guys tuning in to FanStream Sports at fanstreamsports.com, the FanStream Sports mobile app. And make sure you subscribe to the Black and Gold Daily Blitz wherever you get your podcasts. Until next time, boys and girls, we'll see you.